I'm filming a podcast in like 30 minutes. I really don't want to do a full face of makeup. I've been leaning into my 5-minute face very recently. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna tell you about one of my favorite books of the year that I just read. If you've been following my Instagram stories, then last week you probably saw me posting about Of Monsters and Mainframes by Barbara Truelove. It's like a sci-fi horror where a spaceship essentially becomes a monster magnet. Most of the book is told through the perspective of the ship's AI system, Demeter. We first meet Demeter on a voyage where she loses every human passenger, and it's not until when the ship is docked that she figures out that the thing that killed her passengers is Dracula. And Demeter gets an unfortunate nickname, which is the Ghost Ship, which ultimately becomes a prophecy because her next voyage also results in a mass casualty. This time, it's because of a werewolf and a moon that was a surprise. And then over the course of the book, you get to meet a couple more monsters: Frankenstein, a pharaoh, another vampire, as well as some robot spiders. And ultimately, they're going to try and help Demeter with a priority objective of finding Dracula and killing him. I really just had so much fun reading this book, even though I'm pretty sure Barbara was like, this book isn't cozy. I was like, it's cozy to me. I loved the play on a monster book where it is set in a totally different time than I think people picture a lot of these monsters, while also giving some of these classic monsters a bit of a sci-fi twist. Also has a little bit of a found family element to it. It made me feel so much like how I did when I read A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I really found myself racing through this book and then trying to find moments where I could slow down because I really wanted to savor it. And this is absolutely one of my favorite reads of the year. I mean, I wanted to restart it and read it again the moment I finished it. We can add Of Monsters and Mainframes to my 5-star reads of this year because I absolutely loved it.